And okay. Wow, haven't seen you in a while. It's like I just took my shower and my sickness just increased like crazy. So I wanted to make another journal entry because I don't know if I'm going to be able to have the energy to make another one for a little bit. But yeah, I love thinking. Honestly, shout out to my parents for giving birth to me, especially mama. Love you. Because it allows me to experience these wonderful thoughts and it's just a good time. Anyway, um I don't know. I was in the shower and shower is like one of the best places to just think. I just couldn't stop thinking about like again, intimacy, but in the form of like passion. Passion is wonderful. But I mean like passion as in just like maybe you're drawing and you have a passion for drawing and you just have so much fun with it. And for me, that kind of comes in the form of meditation. I love it. This, oh my God, the reason I actually started thinking about passion and love and all that stuff was because of this. I realized just how much better I was than when I came into the house. Right after the video, I felt phenomenal. Um, and it's just speaking my mind helps me so much. And then I just kind of sat there and thought that it's like, holy cow, like your passions and your love for doing certain things teaches you so much. Like think about it. Just think about it. When you're doing something you love or something you're passionate about, you are so honed in on it. Like you only care about that and you're only focusing on that. Nothing else is distracting you. And you learn so much from it. Think about all the amazing life lessons you've learned. More often than not, they either come from a passion that you were like doing, whether that be lifting weights, whether that be drawing, whether that be sports, whether that be meditation, whether you know what I'm talking about, or like a passionate talk with someone, an intimate experience, anything intimate where you just stop drowning out what you're doing with all this nonsense. And it just shows that like passion and love are honestly some of the best teachers in the world. It's kind of like being in a class that you don't like. You're not going to remember anything, but if you're in a class you love, you're focused, you're honed in, you're going to retain everything. That's kind of the metaphor that popped in my head while I was showering. And honestly, it makes me happy because I've realized that everything that I've learned throughout my life has always come from a passionate or intimate experience. Like anything that was worth sticking around in my head has always come from that. And it kind of goes to show that you should always follow your excitement and you should always follow your love and your happiness because it's so much easier for you to get knowledge, for you to get lessons, for you to learn things that can help you out throughout life. Um, and in the shower, I was actually thinking that it's actually pretty insane how much an open mind corresponds with this. Like an open, calm mind, to be exact. Like, okay, think about it. You've never done any sports in your life, and you want to try basketball. Um, if you're like me, first thing you ever did when you started dribbling was you started worrying about how dumb you looked and how nervous you were, and all these different things that had nothing to do with what you were doing. It wasn't an intimate experience at all. In fact, I actually hated it. Um, but the more that I stopped caring, and the more that I just had an open mind to just learning it and just seeing what this was about, the more I started to get intimate with the experience and the more I learned from it. In fact, I never took basketball any seriously, and I just played it a lot in college with friends. But what it taught me was like creativity, like just how much fun you can have with just one thing. If you can take one ball that bounces up and down, how creative can you get with it? And it taught me to think outside the box, so to say. Um, meditation for me was huge, actually. That's probably one of the bigger passions of mine. Um, Meditation has taught me to just calm myself. Like when you calm yourself, life is just so much more fun. Think about it. Well, a lot of people when they meditate, they just complain about all the bajillions of thoughts in their head and they find it boring or just overwhelming and they just drop it. Um, that's exactly why. I mean, that's exactly what I was explaining before about basketball. It's just first thing I did was just start focusing on how dumb it was and how stupid I looked and et cetera, et cetera. So you're not embracing it for what it is just yet. You're drowning it out. Uh, when I started to actually take meditation a little bit more seriously, it like the drowning out of all my thoughts and allowing myself to just be calm just allowed things to come so easily. I learned so many lessons to come to me that have helped me throughout my life, and that's like invaluable. Like you can't put a dollar on that. Like the experience of being taught something through just action and having the thought come to yourself is its own treasure. And anyone that's ever experienced it, which is all of you, know that that is something that should be held dear to your soul. And that's why people have those passions, is because it teaches them so much. It's so much more than what they're just doing. It's all the lessons that come with it. It's all the experiences that come with it. But it's also good to make sure that you branch out. Because to only learn from one passion all the time, to me at least, would be like dissecting a textbook. You can learn an insane amount from a textbook, but you're going to be limited to just that textbook until you go out and find a new one and then start dissecting that. That's why it's really important to have love for doing something, but have a lot of love. It won't really affect you negatively. I don't know. That was just kind of some food for thought. Just kind of a filler video. I really hope I'm not super sick. Oh boy. Okay. But yeah. Be intimate with everything you do. Stop drowning yourself out with stupid thoughts that don't serve you. Just focus on what you're doing. If you're not enjoying it, then stop doing it. But make sure that you're not enjoying it because you genuinely don't enjoy it, not because you're making yourself not enjoy it. And if you do enjoy something, focus in on it. Don't care about anything else. You'll learn a lot really fast. Wow, I'm so deep. All right, love y'all.